Welcome to Innovation Explorers. Experience the captivating realm of innovation, design, science, and technology. Modern farming equipment. Today, several agricultural businesses use a variety of sophisticated agricultural tools and technologies. For farmers to be more productive in the field, it is unquestionably necessary that they learn about these new technologies and are aware of their current market prices. Crop production occurs at various stages, including primary and secondary soil tillage, seeding, planting, cultivation, use and application of fertilizers, insect control, harvesting, irrigation, drainage, transport, storage, and handling of leftovers from previous crops. Since the beginning of time, animals have been the primary energy source for labor. Later, the use of steam power changed. Then gas-powered tractors came after diesel engines. In developed nations, there were fewer farmers, but the use of agricultural machinery led to a steady growth in agricultural output. Agriculture has transformed as a result of technology, which has improved output and product quality. Farmers today waste both their time and their health by working hard in the fields using outdated, traditional farming equipment. It is now outdated to refer to the tractor as the technical marvel of agriculture. To the best of its capacity, modern agricultural machinery has advanced the agriculture sector. Machines like the tractor-trailer, power harrow, leveler, water bowser, ripper machine, and harrow disc are some of the most important and extensively utilized ones. Here are some of the newest agricultural tools and their purposes. Many of the items listed below may have already been covered in our earlier articles, but let's take a closer look at their technical elements. Plow or plow. The plow, a fundamental tillage tool, functions as a tractor-attached instrument and aids in effective land cultivation. The soil is prepared for planting with this amazing agricultural machinery. Different types of plows, mold plows, reversible plows, and disc plows enable farmers to transform the soil into a rich substrate and boost the nutrients for better plant growth, whether it is to entirely convert a new piece of ground into a farm or merely to prepare an existing field for sowing seeds. Consolidated harvester. For both threshing and cutting mature crops, a huge combine serves as a comb cutter. One of the most cutting-edge tools, the combine aids farmers by reducing harvesting time by a significant amount. The multi-crop combination is made to be suited for harvesting a variety of cereals, including rice, wheat, maize, barley, sorghum, soybean, oats, and sunflower. A contemporary harvester expedites the harvesting of numerous crops so that the fields can be ready for the following crop as quickly as possible, increasing the potential for output during this time. Rotary tiller or rotavator. A rotavator, often known as a rotary tiller, is a multi-purpose tillage instrument that raises the soil using a number of blades. For preparing seed beds in the fields, farmers love to use rotating tillers. This machinery is mostly used to break up the soil in gardens, meadows, and other outdoor spaces. Rotating tillers are now used much more frequently in agricultural operations because of their straightforward design and great tillage efficiency. Disc harrow. Farmers that want to enhance their output should invest in disc harrows, a crucial tillage tool. This tillage tool is also employed in the secondary tillage procedure because it facilitates a quicker, easier, and more thorough breakdown of the soil mass, creating a rich surface and the final seed bed. After planting and raising crops, it also enables farmers to control weeds around plants. Leveler. This tractor equipment helps the soil become more equal, uniform, and smooth, which enables it to keep crops moist and use fewer fertilizers, seeds, chemicals, and fuels. The price of these items has already been covered in our earlier articles, but allow us to discuss it now as well so we can give you an overview of the market value of the aforementioned items and the reasons why their prices fluctuate from time to time or region to region. In agricultural enterprises, machinery and equipment are the major cost components. In recent years, the cost of machinery and power has increased due to new technology, larger machines, greater pricing for new parts and equipment, and rising energy prices. However, the cost of machinery and electricity per hectare can be managed by skilled machinery managers. Equipment expenses can be reduced by up to $50 per hectare by making wise choices about how to buy it, how to trade time for money, and how to maximize investment potential. Depreciation. Depreciation is the expense brought on by the equipment's uselessness and deterioration. Due to the degree of mechanical wear, the value of a certain machine may be slightly more or lower than the average price of similar machines during trade or sale. An older machine's residual value might be drastically reduced when new technology or a big design change abruptly make it obsolete. However, the machine's age and total number of hours of operation are typically the most crucial elements in calculating its residual value. The economic life and salvage value of the machine must be determined at the end of the economic life before annual depreciation can be calculated. The number of years over which expenditures must be projected is known as the economic life of a vehicle. Due to the fact that most farmers switch from one equipment to another before it totally wears out, this is frequently less than the machine's lifespan. For most agricultural equipment, a decent rule of thumb is to have an economic life of 10 to 12 years, and 15 years for tractors, unless you know you will soon be in a deal. The equipment's estimated selling worth at the end of its useful economic life is known as salvage value. Modern agricultural machinery. In agriculture, innovation is more crucial than anything else. Every area of work must be updated in some way to accomplish this goal and produce better, more imaginative products. Both technology and agriculture depend on smart work. Agriculture in the past was quite primitive and straightforward, necessitating a lot of human labor and producing subpar results. However, modern equipment and innovative farming methods have made life considerably simpler for farmers today. In general, the agriculture sector is dealing with issues like growing resource prices, a workforce scarcity, and shifting customer preferences. One of the oldest and most important professions is agriculture. Agriculture is now one of the most productive industries thanks to new tractors and equipment and modern innovation. Agriculture is now carried out on thousands of hectares with large-scale machinery, as opposed to the small-scale production it always was. Mahor, a case study in agricultural advancement. Compared to the plains, the hills presented a more challenging agricultural target. The key challenges were having a dynamic harvest and getting workers for agriculture. In Mahor's hilly regions, mechanical treatments were not carried out correctly, and even when they were prohibitively expensive, making them unaffordable for the farmers. After the invention of sophisticated machinery, not only men, but also a sizable number of women farmers underwent a profound change. Time has always been a problem for women because they have to balance work and family responsibilities. This equipment was eventually supplied as a grant to the women farmers in Mahor, and they are expected to produce value-added crops as a result of other projects that were initiated specifically for women farmers. After a product is created or improved, promotion is necessary, and this is done by individuals who offer all types of equipment at no cost. Research shows that over the previous 10 years, investments in agricultural technology have significantly increased.